Second-ranked Razorbacks, winners of 6 straight, welcome in the Missouri State Bears for a midweek tilt. No shortage of history between these two schools, and it's the first of 2 meetings this season. Take a look at Colin Fisher. He's kind of settled into this midweek start. We've seen him a little bit on weekends, but he's been really consistent this year.
They were hitting nukes everywhere.
Wave and a miss. Wind was blowing out. The building and right was in play. That's ball 4, and McCutcheon will become the first base runner. Gollert lines 1 to third. No Iredale today. It's Frasier. He'll make the catch, and that will end the inning. That was probably. And there's a chopper. It's up the middle, and it's into center for another base hit. So, by the way, also in hits, that's 41. He came in tied with Fayetteville. 2-1 to Maxwell. He sees some real estate, but that bunt was not close enough to the chalk, and he's going to be retired. So that's kind of a break for the Bears. That's popped up. Somewhat of a winless day. Who wants it? Climbing up the mound is Knight, and he'll make the catch. So the Razorbacks get a leadoff single, but they do not. Transferred from Oklahoma State. Going to take that one a little bit down, so he saw some pitches well enough to walk. 1 to 2 inning situation, or throw a lot of guys. That was in the dirt. Knight is going to be able to advance on the wild pitch. The head coach. Knight, with a great running break, is going to swipe third on a swing and a miss. When he came to the big leagues, I got to call his first couple of months' worth of games. Was that a swing? It was, but the ball's going to kick away, and it's going to be a run. I didn't know if maybe Epstein had checked his swing and deflected that ball away, or Becker just couldn't catch it cleanly. But
part of that, too, some of the data and things that he can use.
Well, that pitch looked to be pretty good. Things rolling on his campaign. He's going to ground 1 to Rodriguez. The Bears will try and turn 2, and they get the double play. Rodriguez, that was a long sideways flip. Damage to that bone area.
And not only that, but early on in the season when it's cold and you get jammed.
Some excitement about coming here. That ball's tattooed to right. It's going to stay in the park, but it's going to take a bounce and kick up off the fence. Bogenpol will go to third. He will hold on the ringing double from Rodriguez. And there's Bears at second and third with 1 gone. For McCutcheon. Hit hard, hit fair, and it's down the line, and it's into the corner. This will chase home a couple of runs. McCutcheon will coast into second base with a 2-run double. That's a happy group of Bears. It's 3-0 Missouri State. Two-way guy who has had some fun with the Grand Slams. That wasn't much fun as Fisher gets the K, but they have to figure out a way to compete, and there's a chopper that's going to beat the shift. I don't know if that was intentional or that was just a swing where he's just trying to put the ball in play. And finish my thought here after this pitch to Vahiva. Another one that's in the air to center, and Bogenpol doesn't even really have to move, and the catch is made. So all of those thoughts I had will just evaporate from my mind. Ben Bybee is on to work, and we've seen Ben in some different roles. In fact, he threw an inning just on Sunday and gave up a hit. Count to Stewart. And that is a swing and a miss. Becker's going to have to complete the throw to first, which he does.
Got a chance to talk to him.
Epstein drives 1 to left. This ball's hit well. It's going to go from the shadows to the sunshine to the hog pen, and it's gone. For all the big power hitters we were talking about, Epstein has just 1, but that was a no-doubter, and it's 4-0 Missouri State. That's a wave and a miss. Somebody has to sit close enough to you to jump up and knock away a home run ball if it's tracking to you.
And misses later in the at-bat.
That ball is just dumped out into right. So Maxwell muscled 1 in front of Stewart, and that is a hit to begin the 4th inning. Arkansas now second. Next pitch, blister to center for a base hit. He just continues to hit the ball as hard as anybody in the country. That was 106. Although that ball is lifted out to left center field, there was a lot of real estate out there, and it's going to drop between Bogenpol and McCutcheon. And out of that, everybody moves up 1 base. McCutcheon was really shifted over near the bullpen. And now there's 2 out, so a pop-up and a strikeout. My goodness, Schaff has made some pitches when he's needed them. Has driven in 1 run. Well, make it 2 as he took one off his wrist or his hand, and that is painful. He'll take the RBI, but now rips 1 to right. Hit well. When this one lands, the Razorbacks will take the lead. 4 will score on a grand slam from Gabe Frasier. How about your first college home run, going for a slam. And some happy folks up on the ledge, out in deep right. And that's one pumped up freshman infielder.
For good reason, too. He got a breaking ball up. And, well, he knew exactly what to do with it. That big lefty swing. Yeah, just punished it, making sure everybody knows.
Sean, you knew it from the minute he made contact.
Yeah, I didn't realize it hit that deck on the building out there. He knew it too. He flipped the bat and looked into the dugout.
Watch the fan come up with this baseball. It landed in somebody's lap. I mean, that's the easiest souvenir you'll get. Replacing him. And another one smoked to center. Guess what? Another multi-hit game for Davidoff. So that makes it. I see it too often at too many levels, as Fayetteville bounces one to short, and it will end the inning. And I'll come back to that.
It's a big problem in the like.
That one smoked into right for a base hit. Second hit for Rodriguez.
The early stages of baseball, right, where we see how many times.
A 2-2 to McCutcheon. Ground ball to the left side. Can Fayetteville get there? He can. Can he get it out? His throw to first base, just about led to an out, but the ball kicked away from Kozel, and that's a heads-up base running decision by Rodriguez to go to third. I thought. High fly to right. Diggs has a long run to get there. This should tie the game. The catch is made. Rodriguez will tag and score. We're tied at 5 on the sac fly from Gollard. And that extra base. 2-strike pitch. Floated out into right center field. Diggs was playing deep. He'll take that on a bounce. His throw will go through, and for some reason, Frasier jumped over it. What in the world just happened there? The ball ends up in the camera well, and a run will score. That throw was not going to get McCutcheon. And meanwhile, Dylan Carter comes on to pitch. Senior out of Bentonville inherits now a 1-run deficit. So, Fisher. That's a wave and a miss. Becker's going to have to complete the strikeout with a throw to first, and Dylan Carter takes care of the batter he faces, but the Bears get a couple of runs and back in front as we're halfway. Well, there's another hit batter. The outfielders are playing, and the payoff pitch misses in. Breaking ball again, ball 4, so the bottom of the 5th. Little soft flare to center. Bogenpohl will take it on a bounce. He's got a chance with a good throw to get a runner at the plate. Sliding in safely is Kozel. An accurate throw, but Arkansas ties the game on the bloop from Souza. 6 apiece. To the backstop, can I land it, or do I throw the fastball? Becker strokes one out to right. Stewart on the run. He's not going to get there. It's off the base of the fence. It'll chase home a couple of runners. Arkansas is back in front. Another freshman delivers. This time it's Zane Becker. And Arkansas with an 8-6 lead. 2-2 to Zach Stewart. That ball's launched in the air. Right center field of the scoreboard. Will it clear it? What a titanic blast from Zach Stewart. That's the power that this team can display. And after a couple of strikeouts, his long ball makes this a 1-run game. And I said we weren't done from scoring. I didn't think I meant the very next batter, but that is the case, so to speak, of players that become coaches. There's a wave and a miss. Epstein down on strikes. Next year, there's no doubt who leads that 26 list. It is Bogenpohl. A smash to Aloy. Picks that like it was no problem. That was 114 off the bat shot, and he handled that calmly.
That was unbelievable. That ball got on him in a split second, and Aloy made it look so good and so smooth. I mean, is there anybody really that's picking it like that right now on the field?
In the first 7. That one's ripped down the line and right. That's a fair ball, and it's going to take a bounce into the corner. 3 more hits tonight for Davidoff. So Sean, after 7 games, he had 2 hits. Now he has 43. But he's going to smoke one down the line and left. That's fair. Into the corner. Davidoff will score. Aloy's going to trade places. That's RBI number 34 for Fayetteville. We saw the glove. Now we see the bat. Hogs up by a pair.
No hitter like that. But
and
you can get a win.
You're right. Cahill Aloy will just be encouraged to go to first base without completing the sequence. And Bowles is due for a big swing. He's going to drive a ball in the air, right center field. Bogenpohl won't get there. It's down as to the advertising. It's going to score a run, maybe more. Here comes Cahillo. A 2-run double from Carson Bowles. It scored both of the Alloys. And when he left, Souza shoots one to left. This ball might have a chance to get back near the wall, off the base of the fence. Scoring is Bowles. Souza in at second base with a run-scoring double. The Hogs have reached a dozen again. Cole Gibler on to work here in the 7th inning.
One that you can be lax with.
I would agree. It's got some juice. That ball has some juice. Traveling out to left. It's going to the hog pen, and it's gone. This is the second straight inning the Bears have led off with a ringing bomb. Last inning, Stewart. This inning, Rodriguez. And Missouri State, we knew they had some power, and it's on display this evening. Take. Similar spot, ball 4. They'd say, hey, just go out there and mess around tonight. Strike 3 called. Wave and a miss. Well, it didn't start great for Gibler, but it certainly did with 3 straight Ks.
Yep.
Strike 3 called. 4 straight strikeouts. Wave and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts.
Look great on.
It's not broke. Don't fix it, Sean. That's 17 strikeouts as Gibler just K'd the last 6 that he faced.
And that
Maxwell set up. Here's the 1-2. He threw the fastball, though, and it was ripped to right for a base hit. Second of the night. Big games and chuck them up. Thomas runs, wave and a miss. Throw down is close. Not in time. Immediately, the Bears say they want an appeal. Base hit center field. Thomas got a little bit of a late break, but he's going to be waved in. Bogenpol with a bobble, doesn't matter. That's run number 13. Kojo's second hit. Hogs keep adding on. Baker's doesn't. That Friday game at Ole Miss. Just ripped into center again. 1-11 for Nolan Souza, his 3rd hit of the game. Going a 3-2 pitch. There they go, swinging a foul into the glove of Zera. That is a K. That will end the inning. The count has gone full. Here's your payoff. That is strike 3 called. How about 7 straight strikeouts for Cole Gibler? The streak will end on a liner to right off the bat of Rodriguez. He's had a fun game, Sean. He will finish with 4 hits if this game doesn't go any longer, and he's only a triple shy of the cycle. Everybody else. Here's McCutcheon. Hard hit, base hit. So McCutcheon gets his 3rd hit, and he's been on base all 5 times. He had a couple of walks as well. Spin access. Here's Will McIntyre. It's not a safe situation. Had he come on with one more base runner, it would have been. Continue for a while. Liner into center for a base hit by Gollert. Going to chase home a run. Nothing is easy this evening, and it's 13-9. 4 hits. He also scored 4 runs. That one's trouble. Down the line in right. That is fair, and it's into the corner. It's going to score at least a run. RBI double for Knight. It's a 13-10 game, and the tying run will come to the plate, and the Hogs can't get any
play out in those corners.
And the one man who's been hitless tonight is Sutherland, and that's going to be popped up. And Souza will drop it! Oh, my goodness. I thought the Hogs had caught a break, and on a winless night, they don't catch the pop-up. And now a long ball would put the Bears in front. Big pitch, big moment. Ripped into right for a base hit. Everybody goes station to station, and it's a 2-run game.
Defense, right? We hear that so many times.
That is 7 straight runners who have reached, and that was not competitive. If you're DVH, you almost have to make a change here, and he will. Tate McGuire is on to pitch. He is the 3rd pitcher this inning. 5 at bats. He's hit a couple of homers. Cued to 3rd. The play will go to 3rd base, and Iredale was trying to find the bag, and he does get the force. Now a run scores, and we are tied at 13 apiece. Now they still need a 3rd out. Maybe that'll be here. And what an absolute ugly 9th inning. Bogenpol makes 2 outs, and Arkansas needs a run to walk it off in the bottom of the frame. Davidon strokes one to left. This ball's tagged into the gap, and speaking of tags, Gollert got it. Quickly and in order in the bottom of the 9th. What a frame from Holmes. Would love to get a run to take the lead, to put even more pressure on the Razorbacks, and they may have done it here. Deep left, Goodbye in a 5-hit game. And Nick Rodriguez with a homer in the 10th to put the Bears in front. 2 homers, 5 hits, and at one time down 5. Now Missouri State's in front, and Arkansas cannot keep the ball in the park tonight. Mr. Cheer, you know something's going on.
Strike 3.
And that's strike 3. But the Hogs now need at least a run to keep playing. Holmes throws to Thomas. What he threw was ball 4. So the time. Kahia Illinois with a swing and a foul tip into the glove of the catcher Birdman.
How about
Cam
that?
Koziel. Hit in the air to center. Back goes Bogenpol. Still drifting. He's got it. Big second out. Hogs down to their final out. Grounded into the hole. The flip goes to second. The game is over. The Bears needed 9 pitchers and 10 innings. But they give the Razorbacks their first loss at home. The Hogs self-destructed in the 9th, and the Bears won it in the 10th.